Ready to go? All right, we will call the meeting to order. Jen, do roll call, please.
Commissioner Delzer?
Here.
Commissioner Erickson?
Here.
Commissioner Wagner?
Here.
Commissioner Abraham?
Here.
Mayor Lindsay?
Here. Approve the September 16th minutes. The minutes are attached. Do we have any additions, corrections?
Make a motion to approve the September 16th minutes.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the minutes of September 16th. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Before you, we have the agenda for tonight's meeting. Are there any adjustments or corrections or changes?
Make a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the agenda for September 23rd. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Appearances, acknowledgements, and correspondence. Seeing none, we will move on to old business. In old business, we will have the second reading of ordinance number 1546, appropriations for 2014, commonly known as the city's budget. Are there any questions, additions, corrections? Not? Entertain a motion.
Make a motion to approve second reading of ordinance 1546, appropriations for 2014.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. New business. Resolution 2013-30, establishment of a water advisory committee. Do we have any discussion? This was brought up before. It was a request in that to put a water advisory committee together to take a look at the future water needs and resources available for the city of Madison. So I believe it's something that will follow along the lines of the electric committee, where they will take a look at, where we are and where we want to be 25 years from now.
I think this is a good opportunity to get a wider group of people looking at another one of our major issues. It involves, citizens of the community, experts in the community that can look at this issue that's going to be a major issue for years to come. I think it'll be a group that's separated from politics, separated from this group up here to an extent, to really look at it and kick back recommendations to the commission to help us make decisions on moving forward.
I agree.
I agree. And we are currently a member of the Lewis and Clark Water Project, and the question that a number of citizens have is that the best way to go, or do we have other options? We could be customers of Kingbrook, we could be customers of Big Sioux, we could look at putting in additional wells. What are the costs, and what's the best method for the city of Madison to move forward? So with that, I would entertain a motion if there isn't any further discussion.
I'll move the approval of resolution number 2013-30 to establish a water advisory committee.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Approve the purchase of a JRB coupler. And Fred, I'm going to ask you to just briefly speak on that so that the public has an idea of what we're talking about.
This coupler is actually going to go on our cat loader. By changing this coupler over, that will actually have all our loaders pretty much the same, so that we can drop a bucket, go grab a snow blower, get the forks, whatever we need to actually do it. It kind of, right now we've got two different brands going on, and that requires us to stop with one piece of equipment, go back and get the other piece. We got a lot of running back and forth to adjust equipment needs. So with this coupler, that'll kind of simplify a lot of that for us. So that's what that's for.
Okay. And then with this and that, does that also improve the safety of the employees when th're making changes from one piece of equipment to another?
Well, it alleviates another step. I don't know how much safety would be
Okay.
involved, but it does alleviate a step of having to park one loader and drop a piece of equipment and go pick up another piece. It just
Mhm.
kind of expedites things for us a little bit.
Okay. Very good. Any other discussion?
I'd make a motion to approve the purchase of the JRB coupler from RDO for $4,900.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Attached, we have some personnel adjustments and changes. Any discussion?
I'll move the approval of the personnel as submitted.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Seeing no other announcements or other business,
Mr. Mayor?
yes,
I do have one. If I
Okay.
wasn't sleeping at the wheel at the start of the meeting, I'd have mentioned it. I had a little change. in it. Lake County's gonna do their electronics drop-off on 19th of October. That is Saturday. The times are 9 to 3. They will be utilizing the city facility, our recycling center. The city will come up with some sponsors and take care of, or some volunteers and take care of their lunch for them and take care of a donation toward their organization. We will have a flyer going out, probably tomorrow morning, that will list everything we do accept and those that we don't, and who can and cannot participate. So, my apologies for not mentioning that at the top of the meeting.
October when?
That'll be October 19th, that's a Saturday, 9 to 3.
okay.
Okay?
So for the benefit of the public and that, be watching for the flyers. It will have listed on there items that will be accepted and items that will not be accepted for electronic drop-off. Okay. Any other business or announcements? Okay, seeing none, do we have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Thank you. Meeting is adjourned.
David.